I'm David Lloyd, the creator of V for Vendetta, with a great writer called Alan Moore. You have a script which is like basically a description of each panel of each page that shows what the characters are doing and what they're saying and their setting and what's happening. You lay out the page so that you have something that is both pleasing from an artistic point of view, but also works as a page in itself. It's a very simple process, but the important thing is to maintain the dramatic and storytelling value of what's in that script. So, I mean, I always use the analogy of a movie. You have a script, and you have a director and a cameraman and a prop man and the actors. And basically in comics, the script is like the writer, and then everybody else is like the person who brings it to life. And I think a lot of comics are undervalued because people don't understand what that means. The great artists of comics are the directors, the cameraman, the choreographers, the prop men, and the actors of that whole thing with just that script. The idea of a vigilante crime-fighting character is a very common thing in comics. It's like common. So myself and Alan came up with this character that we wanted to make more than an ordinary kind of comic character. And we didn't know exactly how to do that. We worked through different ideas, but I just had this brainstorm, and it was a brainstorm, a kind of crazy idea, that it would be a good idea to resurrect this character as a kind of a reborn Guy Fawkes, because Guy Fawkes is one of the great British revolutionaries in England. A revolutionary who failed, and the idea of bringing him back as a revolutionary who succeeds was an interesting idea. It was not, you know, the mask is not a perfect design. It's just a way of representing Guy Fawkes now. I mean, I just hope that all the protesters that use the mask that we've seen so much really actually get what they want. But that's a whole different thing. I mean, it's like to protest and have a great symbol is great. But to get what you want, that's a whole different thing. And I just hope that happens. I don't know whether it will, but it's great to be a symbol of protest, whether it's successful or not. The mask of V, which is anonymity, that's the value of it. You can go out into the streets and you can be an individual without being an individual. And that's extremely important. And it's a very strange kind of anomaly that the individual is important. The individual is important and must be important. But the individual as a member of the community, as a fighter for the community, that's important as well. And so the mask is that representation of anonymity and part of the community as well at the same time. It's a very strange situation that we're in, and that's the most important thing. We've got to hang on to our individuality and also hang on to our individuality within the community. If we do that, then we're okay, we're safe from tyranny. If we don't do that, we're in trouble.